When you tell me that you miss me, do you mean it? Always talking about the same thing, but I need to see it.
What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the best running stuff for 2020. Now we're going to be talking about the best as far as pricing goes, the best as far as quality goes, and all around the essentials you need to run in 2020. So we're going to go through all different things as far as apparel, shoes, accessories, recovery, all the things you need in 2020 to run. What do we want to start off with first, though? I think we should go in to kind of the apparel. So as far as shorts go, here are my two main shorts that I wear. If we're going with split shorts, the Nike, I think these are 2-inch fast shorts. Do not buy the Aeroswift shorts because they are $80, I believe. These are definitely the way to go. If you find these on sale, I get these on sale a lot through Running Warehouse, and you can find them for about 20 to 15 bucks, somewhere around there. If they're not on sale, I think they're around 30 bucks. Definitely a lot cheaper than the Aeroswifts that I said are 80, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, these are definitely a good pair of shorts. Like I said, Nike Fast 2-inch split shorts. And if you do not want to buy these, I think this is a great alternative. These are the BOA shorts that are on Running Warehouse as well. Any type of design through these are also very, very nice shorts. Now let's get into running shoes. We'll break this down into 3 categories. We'll talk about trainers, we'll talk about workout shoes, flats, and we will talk about racers. I guess we can start off with the most interesting, which is the racing shoe. Guys, this will be no surprise, but I cannot stress this enough. The Nike Next Percent is by far the best racing shoe out there. Nothing even comes close to this. Now, you are going to have to take a little bit of money out to purchase these shoes. I believe they are $250 still. But yes, they are by far the best racing shoe you can get on the market. Hands down, you will see almost everyone racing wearing either these or 4%. They are absolutely amazing. The carbon fiber plate works wonders in these, and the cushioning system is unmatched. The Nike Next Percent is definitely the go-to in 2020 for a racing shoe. Now switching into, let's say, you're on the track, you're running a mile, you're running a 3K, and you don't want to wear the Nike Next Percents. For shorter distance stuff, as far as spikes go, I have to wear Adidas's because of the school I am at. So I like the Adidas Avanti. Now, in high school, I wore the Nike Victories, and I think the Nike Victories are very good. But going into college and having to wear Adidas, I think the Avantis do a fantastic job. I think they're honestly kind of similar to the Victories. They have the boost material in the bottom as far as this cool... I actually have a new pair that I'll show you guys. So this is a new one. I have not worn this pair once. Look at the bottom on that. They look absolutely awesome. Boost material on the bottom, like I said, and pretty breathable upper material. I think they're pretty similar to the Nike Victories in my opinion. When I put them on, I didn't have any problems transitioning from these to the Nike Victories. I don't know if you can still get these right now. I just got these on Running Warehouse. I snagged the last pair in 8.5s for about $50. If you can find these, chances are they will be on sale because this is last year's edition. If we're talking about the newer Avanti edition, I personally don't like it as much, but I still think it is a pretty good shoe. I didn't wear it a whole lot because, honestly, my first race in them, I got spiked and ripped the whole entire upper on it. So I've been wearing these instead. I wore these all throughout cross and all throughout indoor track, and let me tell you, they held up fantastic. So I think if you're going for a spike, I think the Adidas Avanti is a good spike to choose, and if you cannot find this shoe, I would go with the Nike Victories. Now, if we're going into workout shoes, this is where I think Adidas actually really does well in. As far as this category, I think these two shoes right here are absolutely perfect for workouts. These are the Adidas SL20s that I have, done a little review, first run, first impression type video on my channel. I am still loving these shoes. As you guys can see, the blue bottoms, I've been wearing them on the track, and they've held up very good. They've actually started to feel better as I've used them. I think the light strike cushioning system has loosened up a little bit as I've used them. And I'm really enjoying these shoes right now. And then, of course, you cannot go wrong with the Adidas Bostons. These are the Boston 8s, I believe. And I'm pretty sure you can find these on sale really cheap, whether it's through Running Warehouse or Amazon. The Boston 9s have came out. I have not worn the Boston 9s yet, so I can't really speak on them. But the Boston 8s are absolutely fantastic. Haven't worn these too much because I did get the SL20s, but cannot say enough great things about the Bostons. I wore the Boston 7s a ton during cross-country season for basically every workout and absolutely loved them. I think Adidas does really, really well. Oh, here you go. Here's another pair of Bostons. I believe these are the 7s. I'm not sure. These are very, very old and torn up. But, like I said, I think Adidas does very, very well in the category of workout shoes. I think they are honestly one of the better ones. So, in my personal opinion, Adidas SL20s, Adidas Bostons are perfect shoes for workouts. I wear these basically anything from a 6-mile tempo run to anything faster on the track. If you do want to get a little bit faster, if we're talking 400s, 200s, they have the Adidas Adi Zero, I believe is what they're called, which is a little bit of more of a flat. This could even be used as a trainer, an everyday trainer. But if you're going more of like a flat and you need something very fast, the Adi Zeros are another option. So as far as trainers go, this is basically kind of your preference. But what I've been wearing, like I said, have turned into an Adidas boy. But Adidas Solar Boost, I absolutely love these shoes. I think they do fantastic. Was wearing Hoka's in high school. I still have some Hoka's here. These are the Hoka Napalis, I believe, yes. Was wearing Hoka's a lot in high school and absolutely love them and still love Hoka. But transitioning into college, not having to pay for shoes, I've been wearing Adidas. Was afraid of how I was going to transfer from a big shoe like Hoka into like an Adidas Solar Boost, but ended up making the transition perfectly fine and haven't looked back since. I think the Adidas Solar Boost do a fantastic job. They seem to last me a good amount of time before I have to get a new pair. And me personally, I love the Boost material as far as the cushioning goes. So I don't think you can go wrong with the Adidas Solar Boost. That is what I'm personally wearing. But as far as other brands go, Saucony makes the Kinvaras. I love the Kinvaras. Hoka's, I don't think you can buy the Napalis anymore, even though I love them. Unfortunately, I don't believe they make them anymore. The Hoka, what's that shoe called? Hoka Rencon, that is what it's called. The Hoka Rencon is a perfect shoe. Kind of a more lighter upper with still obviously the cushioning that comes with every Hoka shoe. Hoka Cliftons are also a fantastic shoe. I have some friends that train in Hoka Clifton 6s and they love them. What other brands do we have? Nikes. I've never trained in Nikes before. I can't speak on those. But the shoes that I've trained in before are Kinvaras, Hoka Napales, Cliftons, Rincons, and Adidas Solar Boost. And I love all of them. I think they're all fantastic shoes, and I think they all work very well. As far as what running watch to use, I personally use the Garmin Forerunner 245, I believe. Yes, 245, Garmin Forerunner 245. I believe any Garmin Forerunner is absolutely fantastic. I do personally believe that Garmin is the superior watch brand. I've tried some others. The Apple Watch has a lot of hype around it. I don't think it's that good. Polar, I've tried and personally didn't like it. I personally love Garmin, so I think Garmin is the way to go. Any Garmin Forerunner, like I said, will do the trick. Now, as far as recovery goes, I think this is a very important topic. What should we get into first? I made a video on these if you guys haven't seen them. These are resistance bands. I will pull them out for you. These are Emma Coburn's. I think these are definitely a go-to. I think you need to have these. These work very well with injury prevention, kind of strengthening your hips, your feet, your ankles, all those sorts of things. They do wonders. You can look up different routines. You can look at my routine if you do want to, but resistance bands, I think they work perfect. This is a beauty that I did get recently, and I didn't think I would ever get one because I believed they were very, very expensive, but you can find very cheap kind of off-brands. So this is basically a hypervolt. It is not a hypervolt though, but basically, as you can tell, it does the same exact thing as a hypervolt, but is not the brand hypervolt. I'm not sure what brand this is. To be completely honest, I found it on an Instagram advertisement, and it was $75 over Christmas. So I bought it, didn't really have a lot of high hopes. I was like, this thing's $75, no way it works good. It may blow up. Didn't, and still is working fantastic. And I highly recommend you guys to go get a massage gun. That's what I would do. I would go on Google, search massage gun. I wouldn't buy a hypervolt. I think there's one called a Theragun or something like that. Wouldn't buy it. I would try to look for cheap alternatives. I got that for 75 bucks. I've had friends that have bought some for around 100 bucks that were perfectly fine. I think hypervolts are like 250, maybe more, maybe less. I'm not really sure. I think they're around 250 though. And so you can find cheap alternatives to a hypervolt for like 100 bucks, and they work perfect. I think recovery is something you need to spend money on. So if you are looking to dish out a little bit of money, I think a massage gun will work perfect for you. Now, I do not have any rollers here, but I think a roller is obviously another fantastic tool that you should buy if you are looking to become a more serious runner. As far as what brands to get, I get those questions sometimes in my comment section. I would just go on Running to Win and kind of look at, different rollers. I personally like a very, very tough roller. I think it works a little bit better as far as, getting the knots out. But all personal preference. If you do have a running store that does open up here soon, I know a lot of things are on lockdown right now, you can always go in, test out some rollers, stuff like that. If not, if you don't want to wait, just go on Running to Win, or not Running to Win, Running Warehouse, and look up some rollers on there, kind of pick your poison, and see if you like it. But yeah, that is basically it for my 2020 running essentials and kind of my best in each category as far as shoes, apparel, accessories, recovery, all that stuff goes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.